It's pretty hard to get noticed these days on YouTube, especially if you're just starting out, and yet sometimes it's the silliest and simplest of videos that go viral and get millions of views in just a matter of days. If you work hard enough though, get noticed, and continue to produce decent content, you may end up earning millions of dollars every year. Don't believe me? Well, a popular YouTube gamer in his 20s known as earned $7 million from his videos in 2014. Age isn't always a factor either. Ethan Gamer TV started his YouTube channel at the age of 7 in 2013, and by his 10th birthday, he had reached 1 million subscribers. I'm sure you've all seen the game YouTuber's Life, in which you have to build up a fake YouTube channel, buy upgrades and eventually have tons of subscribers. But how easy is that in real life? Starting from almost nothing, well, nothing really notable, will I manage to become a YouTube millionaire? Well, let's find out. Before we check out the channel tracker, however, let me make one thing clear. I'm not doing this for the fame, fortune or glory. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about making videos and want a challenge to work towards, and that challenge is making $1 million on YouTube within the next 10 years. Okay, time to check out the channel tracker and find out a little bit more about my current YouTube presence. All money I've earned so far via YouTube will be ignored, so let's start the millionaire tracker off at $0. Anything I earn now will be tracked and counted towards our $1 million goal. I'll be making an episode of YouTube Millionaire every month to track and update the profits, subscribers and channels. Overall, I have a total of 8 existing YouTube channels, all experiencing mixed levels of success. I will be creating new channels throughout this series to test out new ideas and watch how they grow from 0 subscribers to hopefully millions. Right now, only one of those channels are actually somewhat actively worked on, and when I say active, I'm referring to channels that have at least 2 videos uploaded per month. So let's check out the channels and find out what they're all about. First of all, let's take a look at my only active channel, AstralPhaser, which had 1,805 subscribers on September 1st, 2016. This gaming channel started way back in 2012, really just to help me recover from a condition known as tension myositis syndrome. It was all about distracting my mind to prevent it from subconsciously reducing blood flow to my hands in order to cause me hand pain. Long story short, it worked and I recovered from the condition. But let's not get into the full story there. We're here to talk about the videos. The channel started off just like any old Let's Play channel, with me playing some random games like Minecraft and recording every moment.
Just put this coal in the... Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! Oh, skeleton! Is this gonna be my first little battle here?
The issue with this channel, however, was that it just didn't stand out from the other gaming channels. There really wasn't anything special about it, and the videos were only just getting a few hundred to a few thousand views. In December 2012, I stopped making videos for it, as one of my other channels, OSFirstTimer, started to rapidly gain popularity. 2 years later, in November 2014, I returned to the AstralPhaser channel again with a new idea, checking out virtual reality games with the Oculus Rift DK2 headset. Okay. So it's empty in here. Oh, that is scary, that's good. Oh my gosh, there's something there and I really want to get away! However, once again, even though virtual reality games were gaining popularity, I didn't really experience much success, with my videos only getting 1,000 or 2,000 views each. The Euro Truck Simulator video was the only video that managed to break 10,000 views. So AstralPhaser was once again abandoned until December 2015, when I came up with yet another idea, gaming through the ages. The idea of this new gaming series on AstralPhaser was to play a game from 1975, then in the next episode play a game from 1976, and so on until I reached modern times. Each episode featured 3 segments. The Last Time on Gaming Through the Ages segment, where I talked about the game in the last episode, the gameplay segment, where I played the game voted for on this episode, and the Where To Next segment, which involved me discussing the console releases in the following year and giving users the option to vote for the next game to play released 1 year after the one I just played. For the next episode, pick a game made in 1986 for the Sega Master System, Nintendo Entertainment System, or Atari 7800. I'll see you guys next time on Gaming Through the Ages. Phase 1 was all about console gaming, and as we moved forward in time we talked about the various consoles being released, and discussed the progression of graphics from sprites with only a few colours, the movement from 8-bit to 16-bit graphics, and finally the move to 3D. We haven't actually finished Phase 1 yet, and currently we are up to 2014. I generally aim to get a video released once a week, but unfortunately I don't always make this goal due to my full-time job with the local council taking up over 50 hours a week. For example, this month I've only managed to release 2 videos on AstralPhaser, the 2013 GTA 5 episode and the 2014 Ace Combat Infinity episode. Next month I plan to make a final 2015 episode and the Phase 1 review video to finish off the first phase of gaming through the ages. The review video is all about tracking the evolution of the games throughout the phase rapidly in one video while pointing out my favourite games. The end of phase review videos are what I'm really hoping will really attract the most views, but overall, with 500 to 1,000 views per episode, I might have to axe the Gaming Through the Ages series as it's just not gaining enough interest or views for the 8 hours it takes to make each episode. The research and editing is where most of my time goes in creating those episodes. Talking about axing stuff, let's take a quick look at the channels I have officially permanently discontinued. First of all, there was Arch Linux Adventures, which had 1,134 subscribers as of the 1st of September 2016, but the channel was discontinued back on March 1st, 2014. This channel revolved around me starting off with a fresh Arch Linux install while slowly building it up each episode, while I tried out and installed software while customizing the OS. I actually made the Windows slide because of the low friction. What if you put it to like nothing? Let's see this, ready? Throw. Look at that, it's just sliding along! That is so crazy. Stop shaking, stop it! No, 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 oh no! I've lost the window, what do you... I generally got around 2,000 to 6,000 views per video, and although the videos were supposed to be unedited, I ended up having to spend hours syncing up the video and audio as the screen recorder in Arch kept messing up. Eventually the hard drive containing the Arch Linux installation failed, and that was the end of that channel. Next up, ShiftOS. The ShiftOS channel, discontinued on October 11th, 2014, was made to track the development of a game I was programming called ShiftOS. The game itself drew inspiration from the Arch Linux Adventure series. In the game, your main computer is hacked by someone who identifies themselves as DevX. They install an experimental command line based operating system on your computer, and it's up to you to use it to earn code points which you can spend on new programs and progressively update the user interface into a fully graphical and customizable one designed totally by you. If you aren't that creative though, you can alternatively rip skins from real world operating systems. Say I switch to Linux Mint 7 and boom, I've got Linux Mint 7. I want Whistler, boom, instantly switch to Windows Whistler. I want Windows 95, boom, instantly switch to a Windows 95 skin. Anyway, the project itself became too much for me to juggle with my full-time job, so I handed over the development to someone else and discontinued my ShiftOS channel as I wasn't really developing ShiftOS anymore. Lastly, I also discontinued a channel known as 12 Padams, or more accurately, L2 Padams, which was my first ever YouTube channel. It somehow had 910 subscribers as of September 1st, 2016, even though the channel has absolutely no direction and was discontinued back in 2012. The videos are totally random, with reenactments of my induced lucid dreaming experiences.
Oh crud, it's coming down the hallway. I've got to abandon my plan of action. I've got to get out of here. Oh, why can't I go through the wall? I've got to wake myself up.
Videos of a PC environment time travel based game I developed called Histocom, and videos of my sister. Now for my two most popular channels, OSFirstTimer and Terrified Mum, which are technically semi-active. I won't include them towards the money earned in this series because they are already pretty established, with thousands of subscribers, and their profit is split. Profit from these channels goes towards resources such as computers, software, filming equipment, and internet for making and uploading the YouTube videos. I'll keep those channels in the not included section of the channel tracker for subscriber tracking purposes, but I won't really talk about them throughout this series. Well, okay, I'll say one thing. OSFirstTimer has been quite inactive this year, due to my 50-hour per week full-time job with the local council. However, last week I moved to a part-time job, so now I have a lot more time to make videos. For For the purposes of paying for food, rent and bills, I'll need to keep my part-time job for the time being. I've also got another semi-active channel called OSFT Vlogs. This channel generally has just random videos of my life, so overall, just a normal video logs channel and not that interesting. Lastly, I have this channel, YouTube Millionaire, which as you know acts as a tracker for all my channels each month and gives you guys the opportunity to look into the life of a growing, passionate YouTuber wanting to take the challenge of trying to make $1 million on YouTube within the next 10 years. I've purposely not advertised this channel on my other channels as an experiment to see if anyone finds it. So for now, this channel is a total secret with 0 views and 0 subscribers. Let's see how well it grows as well as my other new channels I create throughout this series. Obviously, with only 2 new videos this month, there shouldn't be too much movement, but let's check out how many new subscribers and views my channels have made this month. As you can see, OSFirstTimer has gained over 500 new subscribers this month, even though I haven't made any videos for it in ages, while none of my other channels have managed to even reach 30 new subscribers. This demonstrates 2 important things to take note of. First of all, your subscriber count isn't always super reactive to your content. Instead, it's based on more of a long-term reaction to the quality and content of both your old videos and new videos. Number 2. Subscribers attract subscribers and views attract views. If people have searched for a certain type of video and have noticed a bunch of similar looking ones, they generally go for the one with the best looking thumbnail or the one with the most amount of views. Excluding OSFirstTimer and Terrified Mum, the channel with the most views and highest earnings this month was AstralPhaser, which isn't surprising as it was the only channel I actually made videos for this month. Generally more views equals more income, but this isn't always the case, as you can see with the views and income earned in the discontinued channels. ShiftOS earned the most amount of money out of all of my discontinued channels, but it also had the least number of views. This is a result of different ads displayed at the beginning of these videos, paying different amounts of money, and whether or not the users actually click on or view the whole ad. Here's a comment I received this month on Arch Linux Adventures. Well, first of all, a comment I received just over a year ago: Arch Linux Adventures ever coming back? And more recently, the guy was awesome, which is slang for awesome. Generally, if I discontinue a channel, I've done it for a big reason. However, if something crazy happens, and let's hypothetically say that I suddenly got 100,000 new subscribers on Arch Linux Adventures, as well as over 1 million views and tons of people begging me to continue the series, I would definitely bring the channel back. However, I would have to do a reboot of the series as the Arch install in the video is no longer in existence. So in total for the month, I've earned $7.98 in the Australian currency, which is enough to buy a 16GB USB 2.0 flash drive from Officeworks with 6 cents left over. Not that I'm going to go out and actually celebrate the month's earnings by buying that USB though, I'm only using this as an example to show off what the earnings for the month could buy. In future videos with higher monthly earnings, you may even see the monthly earnings get high enough to buy a cheap old rundown house in a dangerous area in Australia. Although I probably wouldn't go spending my money on that either. With 119 months left to reach my $1 million goal, what are my plans for boosting views next month? Before we start any new channels to explore new ideas and so on, I'll get to work on rapidly finishing Phase 1 of Gaming Through the Ages on the AstralPhaser channel. After the Phase 1 review video, I'll do a full Let's Play series on the most popular game in the phase. I've also got an idea for a new channel to start up, but of course I'll only start that channel if I finish Phase 1 and the Let's Play on AstralPhaser. As for this YouTube Millionaire channel, I'm going to do a viewer experiment over the next few months. For this first month, I'm not going to tell anybody that this channel actually exists. People who find it will just be random people on YouTube finding my videos by their tags. For the second month, I'll add the names of my other YouTube videos to the tags of these videos on the Millionaire YouTube channel, which may result in a few of my existing subscribers on my other channels finding this channel. The month after that, I'll tell some of my fans from my other YouTube channels who've added me on Skype about this channel, followed possibly by spreading the word about this channel in my other videos. Anyway, keep an eye out for the next episode of YouTube Millionaire to follow me on my YouTube journey. Will I succeed with my goal to make $1 million on YouTube within the next 10 years, or will I fail horribly? Tune in next time to find out.